All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Happy Monday. And welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another stream. It feels like it has been a long time. And I think it has been a long time. Because of SU13. We were going to do a stream, when was that, like Thursday or Friday? And man, I had a hell of a time getting SU13 installed, as did thousands of other people, but we figured it out, and then the weekend hit and we had no time to stream, and now it's Monday. So here we are. Here we are in Flagstaff, Arizona, in the Black Square BE36, which is its iCow. It's a A36 Bonanza, turbocharged Bonanza. And tonight we're going to go from Flagstaff down to, oh man, where are we going? Phoenix, Falcon Field in Phoenix. So anyway, what's up, Micah? What's going on? Micah Messer, sir, congratulations. Micah has hit a major milestone with his channel. 8,500 fine subscribers have joined his channel, and Micah will be doing an 8,500 nautical mile live stream in VR to celebrate, right, Micah? Just kidding. Anyway, Robert, what's up? Good evening. Good evening, sir. How are you? Welcome to the channel and welcome to the stream. Something's up with the chat window. Kind of weird. Stand by. I don't know what's up with this thing. Anyway, we'll leave it. Cool. All right, guys, let me know, how is the stream? Can you see and hear things? Because it seems like it's been a long time since I've streamed, and I sometimes screw things up with the setup when it has been a long time. So hit me up in chat, give me a thumbs up, let me know how things look. 5x5 Robert, thanks, man. Yeah, so just kind of a tonight, I don't know, just for the hell of it stream, as all of them are, with the impending release of the Black Square Just Flight TBM 850. I figured it would be appropriate to stream in a Black Square aircraft, and yeah, that's what we're doing. We're on VATSIM, although of course, given our luck, we have threaded the needle where there is no ATC. So we'll be on Unicom. I don't know. Maybe Center will pop online. I don't know. We'll see. But otherwise, we will just go on Unicom, and we'll head on down. Here we're in Flagstaff. We're going to head on down to Phoenix, Falcon Field, not Phoenix International. And then from Falcon Field, we're going to head down to Tucson, Arizona, which is kind of down in here. But again, not to Tucson International. We will head to Ryan Field, which is a Class Delta just to the west of Tucson. Micah, could pop on Nashville and give some fun. Yeah, we're committed now. Aviation Geek, what's up, sir? How are you? How many orders of onion rings have you consumed this evening? Aviation Geek posted DM'd me a picture of some epic mealtime, and man, I looked at that and I thought, oh my god, all I want to do is eat onion rings. It was like onion rings and quesadillas, and there was a whole bunch of other stuff. Cool. All right, so let's get this going. It has taken me... I've had issues in the past starting the Bonanza. It's a little different than starting the Aero. I mean, this thing is like a big Aero, to be honest with you. It's, you know, it's a 6 place. The Aero is 4. It's got a, what was it, a IO, or this is, I guess, a TIO 540. I've got a IO 360, so it's a bigger engine. It's a 6-cylinder. It's turbocharged. But anyway, it's a lot like flying the Aero. The startup procedure is a little bit different, and it has tripped me up in the past. Aviation Geek, you're eating onion rings tomorrow. Tuesday is Onion Rings Day. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday, man. Come on. You gotta eat tacos on Tuesday. Cool. So we'll just assume that we did all of the walk around and all that's complete. This is not like the Comanche where you can do like a proper walk around, but we'll pretend that we did our exterior walk around and all those checks look good. So we'll pop back inside. Our seatbelts and shoulder harnesses are fastened. We'll go ahead and open our window. Let's turn on the battery. Making sure the avionics master is off, of course. All the fuses are in. We've already checked that. We've got full tanks left and right. No gas in the tip tanks. We don't need it. Beacon light is on. And startup procedure in this aircraft is a little bit different. So we're going to go prop forward. That's the same as the Aero. Mixture full rich. Throttle full forward. And then we'll go ahead and actually turn on our alternator as well. And we'll go fuel pump on high for 5 seconds. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. Fuel pump off. Throttle cracked. I think it's a 1/2 inch. And let's go. Might cough. Hang on one second. Let me start this thing up. Clear prop. Clear. No problems tonight. Nice smooth startup. Oil pressure's in the green, and we'll watch for the temperature to come up. Very nice. All right, no problems tonight. So good start. Mike, yes, I have had problems in the past. The only problem you have with the Comanche was which livery to pick. Yeah, because you own all of them, right? All right, avionics master can come on, and let's get this thing going. We can actually lean the mixture a little bit here. This is the same as the Aero. Lean the mixture a little bit on the ground so we don't foul all, oh my gosh, all 12 of those plugs. Okay. Half left, half up. That's good. Awesome. All right, so let's pull up SimBrief. Look at our summary. The weather, for some reason, the weather from VATSIM radio, hang on, what the heck? That's why. VATSIM radio weather is not working out for me. So if I go to weather and then like Flagstaff weather, it's just, it kind of sits here and then eventually errors out. I'm not sure why it's doing that. So let's get the weather off of SimBrief. And it looks like winds are 190 at 7. Visibility is 10 miles. It's clear. Sorry. Altimeter 3007. I actually already set that. So 190 at 7. So winds are favoring 2-1. Awesome. Okay. So we're going to go from Flagstaff and we're going to go down to Falcon Field. So Kilo Foxtrot Zulu. Enter. Actually know a guy with a Cherokee 6 who flies out of Falcon Field in real life. Alright, and we're going to load up the Flagstaff 1 departure, and we can brief this a little bit. It's pretty basic. Just because of the terrain around here, I think this SID is in place. Mike, since SU-13 problems you only had 5 stock and 7 not. Oh, weird. Thought you had problems with the autopilot, but it was the Alpha Bravo quadrant. Oh, the Honeycomb Bravo. Okay, but all is good. Okay. Yeah, SU-13 wrecked me too. I got, oh my gosh, y'all. I think I blocked that out of my memory. All right, so let's load the Flagstaff 1, and then that's going to go to Oats, and then from Oats, it's direct to the Desert fix. Insert after, and what's that? ESERT. And honestly, I haven't done a full flight with SU-13. This will be the first full flight in VR. I've just been so busy that I have not had a chance to, and I haven't had a chance to pop in the sim at all since I think Friday evening when I finally got things working. It's going to be the Desert 2 arrival. I don't want to transition. Do I have to take one? I guess I do. All right, well, we'll pick this one and then we'll load it. And then what we can do is just delete this fix. So that should be Oats, Desert, and then onto the arrival as specified. Excellent. All right. Now, SimBrief says 04 right. Let's take a look at Falcon Field. I don't know this airport at all, so let's look at 04 right. Yeah, we'll just say we're going to park it over here at transient parking. So yeah, 4 right looks good to me. Back to our flight plan, and then we'll go here. Load procedure, approach. Well, looks like it's going to be the RNAV 04 right, because there's nothing for the other runway, and this is the runway we want anyway, so that's good. Now, which transition do we want, if any? I don't think any. We'll just take vectors. Yeah, I don't want to take it all the way out here from SACAT. We'll vector ourselves in. And I think it's going to be visual anyway. So we'll just load the approach. Mike, 5 stock, 8 A's, and 7 non. You're so proud of myself. You collect them all. Got to collect them all. Cherokee 6. Yeah, exactly, man. Cherokee 6 is like the Suburban of the air. If it fits, it ships, pretty much, with a Cherokee 6. Pika Pika, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome back. Mike, I agree. Cherokee 6 for a long time was like my dream upgrade to the Aero. Just because of its useful load, its docile handling, its speed, and its similarity to the Aero. What am I doing here? I want to add in a... Oh, crap. Am I not going to be able to do that now? No, I guess I can still... Hang on a second here. So, altitude-wise, we want to go maybe at 10,000 feet. Vertical speed, I'm going to preset to 900 feet. Just going to arm that. How do I want to add an altitude at our destination airport, and I can't really do that here. You know what? That's fine. Cool. Let's go to our map, make sure all that looks like it's good. Yep, seems to make sense to me. Cool. Zoom back in here. Awesome. I think we're pretty much ready to go. Turbo Lance. Yeah, Lance is pretty nice too. Obviously the Lance is retract. A little more expensive, a little faster, and a turbo, yeah, gets you that ability to climb up the altitude. Yeah, Lance would be really nice. Mike Cherokee 6 in the sim. From long ago had a long nose, messed up your approach. Well, that's, I think, in real life too. Mike Coffee, Turbo Lance. No, Piper Lance. That's like a Lance is a big arrow. I mean, a Cherokee 6 is like a big Comanche. A Lance is a big arrow. OZ67, what's going on? Hello, bro. Which headset? I'm using the Quest 2. Oculus Quest 2. Pretty simple. Yeah, nothing fancy over here. Just the Quest 2. Mike, Turbo Lance is a Piper, more modern version of the Cherokee 6. Right, and the Lance is a retract, and the Cherokee 6 is not. Mike, yeah, cool. All right, well, let's get out of here. We can squawk 2000 because we're on VATSIM, but we don't have anybody online. So let's go ahead and just put in 2000. We should be on Unicom. Yeah, we're having an issue with the weather for some reason. 122.8 is set. Cool. OZ67, yeah. Yeah, nothing fancy. Just seriously, really kind of Quest 2, but it works. Awesome. I think we're pretty much ready to get out of here. Pretty easy to start this thing up, like in real life. I mean, it's not the most complicated piece of machinery in the world. It looks like we have another aircraft down there, though. Who is that? There is another aircraft on the ramp. Okay. Maybe we have some company tonight. So let's pull up our airport diagram here. We're using 2-1, so it's just going to be a long taxi down Alpha to 2-1. Awesome. Well, before we head out, don't forget, folks, anybody watching, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're enjoying this content. Let's get ourselves out of here. Oh, well, I guess we should brief the departure too. It's the Flagstaff 1. It's pretty easy. It's basically just, we're going to depart off of 2-1 and then fly this little arc and then go direct to Oats. So I looked at this earlier and there's really not a whole lot in this departure at all. We should have our taxi lights on. And yeah, I don't even need the airport diagram. Flagstaff traffic, Bonanza 1202 Romeo is taxiing down Alpha to runway 21, Flagstaff. It's been a while since I've flown in real life too. I did some sim time on Friday just to get current, just to get my IR currency up. But man, I haven't been in an actual aircraft in weeks. So this should be fun. Mike just had an idea the Bravo Quadrant autopilot might work with the, yeah, probably. I think you can bind all that stuff. All right, trims we need to set. I'm not going to do the full run up. Just going to get on out of here. Temperatures in the green, pressures in the green. Can't maintain center line while taxiing in VR. Unsat. Failed check ride. Oof. Failed private check ride even. Yikes. Terrible. OZ67 just upgraded to a revert to a G, from a G2 to the Quest 3. Oh, nice. Yeah, I need to get one of those. Yes, I do. I use the link cable, the official link cable from Meta. Hashtag real pilot. I'm a real pilot. I looked at the airplane on Friday. I peeked in the hangar. It's still there. No oil. Well, not too much oil dripping out of it. No more oil dripping out of it than usual, let's just say. No, Sedona. The weather was just too. It was too crappy on Friday for getting in the number of practice approaches that we needed. I'm actually just going to take it here from this intersection, and. You know, 1 second, folks. It appears that the music has stopped for some reason. It's very quiet. 1 second. Well, let me look into this. Yeah, what the heck? Huh. Yeah, no music. What's going on here? There we go. My fault. You had problems with the Comanche autopilot wasn't working because the switch was on and you didn't notice. that'll do it. All right, cool. Flagstaff traffic. Bonanza 1202 Romeo's departing 2-1 here at Flagstaff. All right, let's get out of here. So lights, camera, transponder action. That's all good. Let's go ahead and set the timer on. And we're ready to get out of here. Let's go. It's official on your SimPilot. You swear on the AOPA book that you will not get the TBM, and parking brake is on, and you're gonna wait for the SimWorks TBM. Well, I might get both. How about that? All right, let's get out of here. We can put the weather radar on. All right, I see 2-1 on the runway. I see 2-1 coming in on the whiskey compass, and lo and behold, we did not set our heading bug. So we'll do that now because we didn't do any of the run up or any of the checklist items. Of course not. We'll pre-select nav. Now let's go. Toga's in chat, everybody. Smooth application of the throttle. Temperatures and pressures are in the green. Airspeed is alive. We rotate around, what, 75 knots. Right rudder coming in. Ooh, more right rudder, please. There's 70 something. There we go. And positive rate. No more runway. Gear up. Pitching for 100. We're airborne. Very nice. Man, it's been a while since we've flown the Bonanza. I was actually kind of worried I would forget how to fly it entirely. Cool. Go ahead and pull the prop back. 2500. Pull the power back a little bit, although I hate pulling power back in the climb out, especially with all this terrain. Excellent. That's already armed. And we can hand fly it for a minute here, I guess. We're in nav mode, getting some turbulence. Oof. Left turn. Just hand flying it.
Flagstaff traffic, Lima Village, Foxtrot Romeo departing 2-1.
Sync the heading bug. So I forget if Black Square did anything with the flight model in this or not. I don't think they did. I think Black Square just modified the, obviously the panel, because the flight model seems pretty MSFS-ish. Let's go autopilot on. All right, we got nav. We got 1,000 to go only. We're going at 10,000 feet. Nav altitude is armed, and I think we could just go direct to Oates at this point. Yeah, let's go direct to Oates. So it'll be a right turn now. Sync the heading bug. RPM to 2400 in the bow. I'm gonna leave it at 25. I'm flying it like it's a big arrow. Ooh, hello, tip tanks. Externally, it's just it's the default, so nothing. Although honestly, the default bow looks pretty darn good. Coming up on 10,000 feet. Hold the manifold pressure back, and we'll go at like 23, 24. I think would be a good cruise for us tonight. OZ67, if I've got a video on setting up VR with MSFS. I do. Actually, I do. There is a setup, a settings video up on the channel, for sure. Look up over, not in the live section, but look in the like in the videos section. Cool. So yeah, we're holding at 10,000 feet. That's what we filed. It's actually not too high above above ground level here, but that's what SimBrief spit out. So that's what we're gonna fly. Next waypoint is Oats. We are in nav mode. Autopilot's on, although it's doing some interesting stuff here. I guess it's just hunting for its course. It should swing us back now to the west. If it doesn't, I'm going to take over. Which means I did something wrong. What the heck is it doing? It should turn us west. Why is it doing this? Okay, there it's trying. It's like snaking across the course here. Not sure why. Anyway. Let's see. Let's go ahead and lean this thing out. Just using our engine monitor there. Since we are at pretty high elevation, I probably should have had this leaned a little bit on departure too. The airport elevation is like 7,000 feet. 13 gallons an hour. Number 4 there is flashing. I don't know if you guys can see that. We should get leanest pretty soon here. There it is. There's leanest at 12.3. I'm going to go ahead and enrich in this over ridge of peak. We're at about 13 gallons an hour. There we go. Not bad. Anyway, Kristen, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome. Excellent pictures of the Flight Factor 777. Yeah, this is really hunting like crazy. Look at this. Back and forth across our plotted course. What the heck? Direct Oats activate. Why is it doing that? That's not right. Wonder if this is an SU-13 bug. My coffee, you too, and you don't have VR is an interesting topic.
November 420 Juliet.
Yeah, check out the videos up on the channel. There's a it's called like Ultimate. It's got a clickbaity title to it, like Ultimate VR setup for Quest 2 or something like that. It's the one with the most views. How about that? Beautiful, man. By the way, at SU-13 so far, except for these potential autopilot issues, pretty darn good. Oh, one thing, you know what? Go ahead and turn those lights off. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Pretty smooth, too. I don't know. Feels as fluid or more than previously. Now, obviously, since I mentioned that I haven't really experienced SU-13 in full on a full flight until today, I was not in the beta, and I'm not doing betas anymore. Look at that. Man, that's beautiful. Arizona for the win. Holy cow. That is freaking gorgeous. Whoops. There we go. Anyway. Mike, you know, an autopilot that hunts, didn't think the Baron would. I honestly, maybe they made it realistic. So these old autopilots, they're not bang on accurate like the modern digital ones. Now, I don't know if this is a rate-based autopilot or not. I know nothing about this. What is this, a KNS 81? I don't know anything about it. But I mean, if it's a rate-based autopilot, I mean, it's based on the turn coordinator, then maybe it is as crappy as the one, like that S-Tech 30 that they've got in the Comanche. I don't know. One thing I do know is we're going to get some evening kind of views here. So I think what we probably want to do is get our panel lights on just to prepare for the eventuality of darkness. How's that? Bring everybody down. Mike, try LF or LH. I don't know what that is. Mike, who's getting the TBM? This guy. Can you see me raising my hand? Right here. Day one. getting it. 100%. Aaron Turner, wow, that's pretty. It really is. Here, let's take a seat back here, and we can admire it from the wing view while we discuss who was going to buy the TBM 850 on day one. But yeah, Arizona. Wow, it's beautiful. My father-in-law lives in Arizona, but I've never flown out here before. I mean, I've flown out here on like airliner. My coffee SU13 was great today after a few days of going through the mud. Yeah, it took a while to get to this day. I mean, I had such issues. I had issues not downloading stuff, but it got stuck decompressing files, and it just wouldn't quit decompressing. I think that's Sedona. Oh, that is Sedona down there. Y'all see that? That airport that's kind of up on a tabletop on a mesa? That is Sedona. Someone is departing Sedona. Well, that's epic, actually. We got departing traffic. Too bad there's no ATC online. But yeah, this is beautiful. Arizona is a beautiful state. They did some repairs on the TBM and a few more in store before release. Is it out? It's not out. I mean, I checked today and it wasn't out. It better not be out. Let me check something real quick here. Are we getting a... No, we're not getting a top of descent point, are we? Yeah, we're not. You know what I want to do? I want to link up. Let me take a look at the arrival real quick, folks. I did not brief any of this beforehand, of course. So we are going to Falcon Field. So we're going to CACTY. Okay. And then Falcon Field's like over here somewhere, I thought. Well, let's also take a look at the RNAV 4 right. And we're taking this from iStyle. Let me do this. Yeah, that wants us at 7,600 feet. There we go. Now we should get TOD. Just want to know when I should probably, in general, start my descent. So now we've got that. Excellent. Okay. Awesome. Farmer Tech, what's up, man? Farmer Tech, I checked. What was that video I checked out? Oh, that crazy video you posted. So you guys should check out Farmer Tech's channel, by the way. Of that car cutting you off. It's like, yeah, that reminded me of my drive home from Southern Maryland on Saturday night. What's up, Farmer Tech? Farmer Tech, thank you again for all of your support on the channel. Appreciate it. I know it's been a while since I've streamed and since I've seen you, but anyway, just want to let you know. Appreciate it. Welcome. Mike, they're doing some final touches on the TBM 737NG. Had a good review, and one other who noticed issues. Maybe V1. I think V1 has had access to that aircraft for a while. Yeah, we're kind of flying the Bonanza tonight as a little bit of a stopgap until I can get my hands on it, you know, when it's released, because this channel, we don't rate high enough to warrant free copies of pre-release copies of the Just Flight Black Square aircraft. Maybe one day if we get enough subscribers. Oh, so another reason for you all to like and subscribe is if we get enough subscribers, maybe we can get free copies of like alpha and beta aircraft. Yeah, right. Mike Coffee, we are far. Oh, not that song, please. Aaron Turner, functional hand tracking in the cockpit would be sweet. That would be awesome. Yeah, if I didn't have to hang on to this guy and flip switches and stuff. Yeah. Although I'll tell you, somebody asked me that question the other day over on, I don't know if it was Discord or YouTube comments or what. They asked, you know, hey, do you use the mouse or do you use the controller? And I said, well, I don't use a mouse just because of where my sim setup is, and I don't like using a mouse. And that once you get used to the VR controller, it's actually kind of like second nature. But yeah, it'd be awesome to have just native kind of hand tracking. All right, fuel flow is about 13 gallons an hour. Not too terrible. We could probably do better, but it's all right. We could probably also reduce RPM and cabin noise and all that good stuff. But yeah, why? We're doing good. We're doing only 140 knots across the ground. Is my gear up? It is. Why are we going so slow? We must be getting a ripping headwind. Yeah, that's pretty slow. What's going on? We're in a Bonanza, for goodness sakes. Now we are at 10,000 feet, but we're in a turbo. What am I doing wrong, folks? Farmer Tech, you were like, really? Yeah, when that car cut you off. I mean, guys, well, you should all go look at that video on Farmer Tech's channel, but he's talking about in the sim, in Farm Sim. My coffee, more fixes, and Storm. The Kodiak is still awesome. Yeah, I like the Kodiak. Yeah, exactly. The tarp is still on mine as well. Aaron, you tried, but you got to use the mouse. It works fine in your janky setup. Hey, then it works. If it works for you, it works. I mean, that's pretty good to have both options, you know. I just don't have a mouse. Like my VR setup is not like near my desk. It's actually in the middle of my office. You guys can take a look at it if you want. There's a shot of it up in that VR settings video. So using a mouse is kind of tough. Mike, the Baron is slow. I know. You know, it's funny. That's why I don't fly the Baron in the sim, and I didn't buy. That's the only Black Square aircraft that I didn't purchase like the Black Square mod for. Because honestly, y'all, I don't like the Baron. I'm just not a fan of it. I get it. I mean, it's a good, you know, piston twin. You know, it's got decent enough. Depends on which Baron you get. You know, decent enough useful load. It's big enough, but I've never been a fan of the Baron in real life or in the sim. The headwind is horrible. Voxel Motion, what's up? Headwind is horrible. Yeah, it seems like it is, because we should be doing a lot better than 143 knots across the ground. I mean, we're doing 150-ish indicated. True is probably, what, like 170? And we're only making 143 knots across the ground. That's lousy. Whatever. I need to crank it. We could. I mean, I could crank it up to... Nah, we shouldn't. Actually, we should fly it like it's supposed to be flown. In fact, I should probably pull this back to 2300. Now I've got it leaned out. Mixtures, you know, we use the JPI, what is that, 850, whatever, and leaned it out. I'm running a little bit rich of peak. 180 brake horsepower. I mean, it's kind of the where it's supposed to be, but I don't know. OZ67, yeah, mixture's good call, but we're good. Farmer Tech, if you push forward on the yoke, your speed will increase. Yes, that is true. A little turbulence here. My coffee, mouse, no, trackball, yes. Oh my god, I haven't used a trackball since like 2000. I had one on my desk. We are getting our butts kicked around all of a sudden by turbulence. I wonder if it's MSFS's crazy weather injection. Mike has a special place in his heart for the Baron. It was the aircraft you flew the most in FSX. Oh, cool. I never used FSX. Ooh, this turbulence. Up here at 10,000 feet, probably some just mechanical turbulence off these mountains. So maybe realistic. Who knows? My coffee, Baron. Voxel motion, it's interesting because you're full rich on 24 manifold pressure and going 155. You had to tone it down for separation. If you're full rich, yeah, well, I mean, you can run full rich if you want. Your engine isn't going to like you, and your wallet won't either because of your fuel burn. But hey, it's a sim. Go for it. Mike FSX had the best twin Baron with the mod. Okay. Speaking of fuel, how we looking? And we've been in the air about 20 minutes, so we'll give it another 10 minutes and then switch tanks. Look at this scenery, guys. Jeez. That is awesome. So I haven't flown X-Plane in a while. Has X-Plane caught up to MSFS in terms of visuals? I'm going to guess no. But maybe it has. And when I couldn't get SU13 to download and it was a mandatory update and I was pretty much hosed in terms of sim use, I started contemplating my options, which was X-Plane 12. And I'm like, all right, I think I have it updated. And I had actually just, I updated every time a new, I guess, beta or release candidate pops out. For, what is it, 12, are they up to like 12.7 now, 12.07, something like that. So anyway, I was like, oh man, all right, got to get the Zebo updated. And then I'm like, I got to get in there and remember how to even use X-Plane 12 in VR. It's been so long. And that is gorgeous. So I did set the time back 1 hour. So we can do most of this during the day, and then the second flight, I think, will probably end up coming into Ryan Field, Tucson, at either dusk or nighttime. So, Mike, the argument of rich of peak or lean of peak, yeah, that's like track up, north up, high wing, low wing. I agree. It also depends on which engine you have a little bit, but even then, there's debate. I tend to run, I just run it in the Aero. I mean, I run it by the book. I square it off at 24, and I pull the mixture back to get about just a touch under 10 gallons an hour on the fuel flow. So our Aero is, we don't have an engine monitor, I hate to say. So that's how I lean. And I do that just because those are kind of book numbers. If I had an engine monitor, I might do it a little bit differently. I don't know. I would have to look it up. I would have to go to Lycoming's, literature and look at what the IO 360 C1C likes to run at. Is it rich of peak or lean of peak? And honestly, I don't know, just because I don't have the ability to lean like that. Mike, if you were here, you power back on the Comanche as not to overtake. Yeah, because we do have somebody crawling up our tail. Hold on. Who's crawling up our APU if we had an APU? I got somebody on ADSB. I don't see anybody though, but that's not unrealistic to not be able to spot an aircraft, even if they're like a mile away and ATC is pointing them out. ATC's like, yeah, traffic is 1 mile, opposite direction, same altitude, report in sight. And you're like, I can't see a thing. I got him on ADSB. Auto ortho helps a lot. I do have auto ortho. That's right. I did mess around with that. That does help. It did look pretty good. By the way, I spent 2 hours earlier recording, and for some reason the ATC was not recording even though all the settings were correct and it was showing the levels. Oh, that sucks. Sorry, man. Going to just straight OBS. Yeah, that's what I made the switch. I switched off of Streamlabs over to OBS Studio. It took a couple of days to get it all kind of squared away and to get all my I didn't even try to import stuff. I recreated all my scenes and stuff like that, and filters, and actually I think it came out better. And why is our audio not working again, or our what do you call it, our music? What's going on here? There we go. Music keeps cutting out. Like, seems quiet in here. There we go. That's better. Sorry about that, folks. Now we got some music. Mike Coffee, track up. So I use both. I use track up on. So I have a GNS 430 WAS in the panel. So I have track up on that, and then on my iPad running ForeFlight, I have north up. So I have both. Hal Lopez, what's going on, man? Awesome video, awesome videos. Oh, thanks, man. Please keep up the awesome work. Appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome. What's going on, Hal? Good to see you, my friend. Micah, for your Cherokee, you just lean it out to right when it starts to stumble. Yeah, and then you increase it another. Yeah, exactly. You don't have engine monitoring except for EGT. Yeah. That is a way to do it, too. That's the way I used to do it in the 172 that I flew, that I was renting. Well, the one I flew for my private training, and then the one that I rented for a while, you would just lean it until the engine started to stumble, and you didn't richen it until it stopped quitting. That was tough to do the first time. I remember the first time my instructor had me do that. She had her hand over my hand on the mixer. She's like, all right, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. And then the engine stumbled, and I can kind of feel a little bit of pressure on my hand from hers. Might get oil pressure, oil temp, but not the actual number. Old style gauges, yeah, man. Boxel, you joined on this leg. Oh, so that's you. Okay, I got you on ADSB. You're right behind me, 500 feet above. So you're going VFR, I guess, at 10,500. Micah, and as he says, it came out better. I think it did. I don't know. With OBS rather than Streamlabs. Mike, gotta get used to the new 530 and 430. Yeah, I heard they made some changes to make these a little more realistic. I did read some stuff on the flight simulator forums that people were having some trouble with it because it's now more realistic. Something about suspend mode, I guess if they're flying like a missed approach or something like that, it actually does suspend as it should, or you can hit suspend. Or it will go into suspend mode until you hit the suspend button, and then it will paint the missed approach, something like that. But yeah, apparently it's more realistic. Kristen, how am I? I'm doing awesome. How are you? Insanely busy, but awesome. That is my legitimate excuse, other than SU-13 hosing me late last week. Trying to stream this weekend was just out of the question. Just way too much going on. All good stuff, just family stuff. But there was no way. Like, I didn't get home until around 8 o'clock on Saturday night after a long day. And then Sunday we were busy with stuff, and it's just, oh, man. But yeah, how are you, Kristen? How are you doing? I saw the shots of the flight factor, was it the 777, I think, that you posted up in the Discord. Micah, right when you said it came out better, I complained about the music not playing. Well, that's actually not OBS. That is, so I use a music service called Pretzel Audio. It's like all YouTube copyright safe, except for the last stream I did. I actually got not a copyright strike, but a copyright claim, and I actually had to dispute it because Pretzel Audio is all YouTube safe music. Anyway, but yeah, no, that's a Pretzel Audio issue. Voxel, oh, you're VFR. Okay. It's been a lot more fun with the bow on VATSIM. Can't wait to fly the TBM. Exactly. That's why we're in the bow. Exactly. It's a warm up for the TBM. 100%. Micah, you had problems with Pretzel. Oh, you tried it and kept getting issues with it. Were you getting copyright claims? Because if I get another one, I'm getting my money back. because I had the free subscription, and now I'm kind of on the paid version of it. And if I keep getting copyright claims, they're not strikes, so it's not like they're gonna cancel the channel or anything. But it's irritating because there's claims, and they're not correct. And I don't have time in my day to fight them. So, yep, you kept getting copyright claims. Interesting. Okay, well, I get another one. There's going to be an issue. I hadn't had one yet, and then and I was using Pretzel for a couple of months, and then I got one. It was the last stream we did. I think it was in the. Did we use the longitude? Whatever that last stream was. Let's see, how are we doing here? Looking pretty good. We got a ways to the top of the descent. Cool. Yeah, beautiful scenery out here, though. No wing view. You had to fight those, and then you stopped using it for streaming. You're just sticking with Streamlabs music. Yeah, it was pretty good, but unfortunately, with Streamlabs music, I couldn't get it integrated into, so I can't use it in VR because I can't change the channels, and I can't. There's no Stream Deck integration, so I have no way to manipulate it in VR. Otherwise, I would be using just Streamlabs stuff too. But if I keep getting copyright claims with Pretzel audio, you're gonna have an issue. That scenery looks really cool. So I'm on the East Coast. I'm a flatlander, as they say. So scenery like this is interesting to me because we don't have this on the East Coast. We've got the Blue Ridge Mountains, the Appalachians, a couple of other minor mountain ranges, but not like this. Not this desert landscape. Nice Bonanza. Let's check VATSIM radio, make sure that we're not. Oh, it looks like everybody's logged off now. LA Center was online. It looks like they're gone now. It's a quiet night on VATSIM. What we got out here? Kansas City Center's on. It's a Monday night. Just kind of. Actually, that's right. I had this stream planned last week, and then was this the one that I had to cancel? I think this is the one that I had to cancel because of SU13 issues. That's right. Still trying to see an aircraft behind us. 1 week and thanks Canadian Thanksgiving. Excellent. U.S. Thanksgiving is later in November. Is it the last Thursday in November? I forget how they do Thanksgiving. I forget how they figure out the date for Thanksgiving. It's late November. Oh, funny story though. So I had to replace. It was a warranty issue with one of our low voltage lights out in the front of our house that kind of uplights part of the house. Anyway, long story short, I had to go into Home Depot, not for the light. No, I got the light from a different company, but I had to buy just a small garden trowel to dig a hole. So I was in Home Depot today, and I walked into the garden area, and I did a double take because in the seasonal area, like right next to the garden supply, all of the Christmas stuff was out, like the full display, everything, like all the fake Christmas trees, all of the the inflatable things, all of the like all the Christmas stuff was out. And it was like 85 degrees here. I was in shorts and a t-shirt, and I'm like, what the hell? What? Did I like time warp? It's October, 2nd? Like all the Christmas stuff was out. I don't even think that, I didn't look, but I didn't see any Halloween stuff. Like we've skipped 2 holidays. We got Halloween, not that that's like a major holiday, but you know, it's a fun holiday thing, and Thanksgiving. Like we're way ahead of ourselves, so I don't know. Last Thursday of the month. Okay, gotcha. My coffee back in the day. MSFS 2020 had an update. Couldn't fly for a month. Yeah, that's where I thought we were going with SU-13. Next update is minor. Good. All the Christmas stuff has been out for a couple weeks down in Alabama. It's totally ridiculous. I love Christmas, don't get me wrong. I mean, that's one of my favorite holidays, but it's way too early. Kristen, you, I like to fly very quiet. You usually stress too much. Yeah, I don't stress. I don't know. Am I too quiet? I fly pretty calm. I don't know. Gotta stay calm. Real life or sim. Can't freak out. Fly the airplane, right? My coffee in Canada the day after Halloween, right on schedule. There's going to be all that holiday stuff out. Well, here, so back in my day, not to sound like an old man, but back in my day, Christmas stuff came out the day after Thanksgiving, not Halloween. We got to switch tanks, folks. We've been flying for 35 minutes, so we're going to go fuel pump low, and fuel flow is good. We're going to go on the right tank. Fuel flow is still good, and we'll go fuel pump off. I guess that's how you do it on the bow, although this says for priming and engine-driven pump failure only. I don't know. In the Arrow, you definitely turn the fuel pump on and switch tanks. And now we are on the... How do I reset this? There we go. Now we're burning off the right tank. Like Halloween stuff's been out since August. I think it has here too. I haven't really noticed. Although no, in the grocery stores, yeah, the candy and stuff has been out since forever. Mike, we like having Kristen here. No stress. Exactly. Yeah, no stress. Hot Top, what's up, man? Speaking of no stress, what's going on, sir? How you doing? Welcome. Just got your done with your flight in MSFS. Welcome. Yeah, Kristen, no stress. All right, I believe we are getting close to the Phoenix area here. And this SID is not much, I'm sorry, this star is just waypoints. There's no altitudes. So that's good. What we'll do, let's try to get the weather at Falcon Field. It's not going to do it for us. All right, we'll just go here and we'll use Navigraph. And we'll go weather. Variable at 4, okay. Dealer's choice then on the runway. Variable at 4, 10 miles visibility, clear in a million, 28 degrees, temperature 7 degrees, dew point 29 or 84. Okay, well, let's go ahead and set the altimeter. 29 or 84, wow, okay. That is considerably different. Or autopilot automatically climb back up to that altitude. Excellent. Go ahead and brief this. So we got the ATIS, altimeters, avionics are set, approach briefing. It's going to be the RNAV runway 4 right into Falcon Field. Mr. Birch will be climbing to 1,900 feet, then a right turn 5,000 feet direct to the SACAT. Fix and then hold. Climbing the hold to 5,000 feet. Alright, so right turn back to SACAT. Initial approach fix Istow, 3,200 feet, then Fulham, 2,300 feet. And the... Oh, this is a radar altimeter, so we'll use the DH of 296 feet, and we can set that over here. And we'll just set 300 feet, be safe. There we go. Missed approach. I'm sorry, the decision height is set because we don't have the ability to set a DA here, so we'll use DH instead. Getting close to top of descent, and then at our top of descent, sorry guys, Mike, maybe VR can make an arrow just like Scott. I mean, no, I don't know how to do that. Just Flight's got an arrow. It's not the best, but hey. So since we don't have any ATC on, I'm just going to go ahead and activate. Why don't we just go direct? Well, hold on. Let's go back to our map. We'll take it to Cacti, and then we'll go ahead and descend further down to 3200 and take the approach from Eistal. It's going to be visual anyway. White coffee, real pilot, real plane. Oh, there you go. We can make $1 million. If only I knew how to actually like develop stuff. So this is Phoenix. Pretty sweet. I'm not sure which airport that is. It's not Sky Harbor. Sky Harbor is down there somewhere, probably over there. That might be Scottsdale. Father-in-law used to live in Scottsdale before he moved up to Payson. All right, we got to start down. So let's go ahead and set our altitude to, let's go 7,000, vertical speed, 500 feet per minute. And let's go 600 feet per minute. Pull the power back a little bit here. Vander, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good night. How did I see the time lapses? Oh, I did see those. Yes. Sorry, I did not comment on those. Hop top, yeah, 4K, 60 at nighttime. Yeah. All right, so yeah, it's looking pretty good here. There's, again, I think that's Scottsdale. North Scottsdale, maybe? I don't know. We should see some golf courses, too. There's a lot of golf in this area for some reason, even though it's in the middle of the desert. My coffee, Just Flight Warrior, still better than, yeah, Just Flight, greater than Coronado. Vander, hello from, oh, Brazil. Oh, that's right. Welcome. Hope things are going well for you, sir, in Brazil. Always good to have you on the streams, man. Mike Coffee exclamation point song would be the command for that, sir. Top took 2 hours of recording replay. Good lord. That is commitment to your craft, sir. Drop that descent rate a little bit here. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh, what an idiot. Whoops. Nothing to see there. There's traffic up there below us. Looks like they're climbing. 12 o'clock. Do not see them on TCAS unless that's them right there. Voxel, it's funny how in the sim my aircraft looks like it's 15 miles away. Am I? Let's see. I still can't see you. Unless you passed me, and that's you in front of me. Well, that might be you up there. Let's keep coming down. Let's actually come down to 3,200 feet. And then we'll just vector ourselves in. There we go. Since we have no ATC. Gotta get down a little faster than that. There we go. Micah. Maybe. Micah. With the crash down emoji. Yeah. Very possible, Micah. Very possible. Vander, have I tried some approaches in Rio? I did in X-Plane. I have done flights into Rio as part of a group flight. I think we did Rio. I think we did Santos Dumont as well. We did like Rio to Brasilia and then Brasilia back to Santos Dumont. I forget which scenery though, or if I just had default. Go ahead and turn the landing lights on. All right, so it's an RNAV approach. Is it an LPV approach? No, it's just localizer performance. So it's all good. Let's descend faster. Famous last words. Let's just pull the power. We'll be fine. In the mixture a little bit. I am actually going to pull a lot of power at this point because we're starting to get kind of fast and we're getting a little closer at this point. Heading bug is synced. Oops. Well, close there to the propeller. So there's Sky Harbor. I'm not sure if this is where ATC would want us or not, but well, we're flying the Star. I think we're a little low flying over Sky Harbor and Bonanza, but it's all right. If we were on with ATC, we would be doing what they asked us to do. Dumb question: when arriving at a destination and staying for 30 minutes and then return, is a run-up required? Not required. Some people do a full run-up. Some people do an abbreviated run-up. Honestly, I have done both. I always do a full walk-around, and I always check the oil, alternator belt, things like that. Gas, obviously. If I get gas, then I'm definitely doing a full run-up. Yeah, anytime I put fuel in the tanks, I'm absolutely doing a full run-up. If it's just like a lunch run, or if I'm just stopping to get like a stamp in my, little Virginia aviation passport, I have been known to do a more abbreviated run-up. I always cycle the prop. Always do a flight controls check, things like that. But I may or may not do a full, like the mag check and stuff like that. Although in reality, it doesn't take that long to do that kind of stuff. All right, Icestow. Again, 3,200 feet. Technically never required, but always recommended. Exactly. And Micah, yep, check the POH. Excellent point. And do not do as I say. Do what's in the POH or what your flight instructor instructs you.
Phoenix traffic, southwest, 2641. We'll be turning a 10-mile final. About 5 minutes for runway 25 left.
What we're going to do is actually take it direct to Icestow. We'll just fly the approach. How's that? I don't know. I'm feeling lazy tonight. Activate leg? Ooh, no. Why not? Why can I not activate the leg? Activate vectors to final. Okay. Now can I activate the leg, please? Apparently not. All right. Well, we'll fly it manually. Jeez. Airport should be off that way. There we go. Now we can go direct to it at least. There we go. Nav. $3,700 for 32. 800 feet per minute. Looking pretty good here. My coffee is this is Overkill Simulations. Oh, is he in the Phoenix area? I didn't know that. I like Overkill. He's pretty good. We can go ahead and arm approach as well. Let's see what this gives us. I'm actually not sure what this is going to do with this setup. Getting a little bit slowed down here at this point. Ice Thou is about a 10-mile final. Nice. All right, let's go mixture full rich. We've got our landing lights on. Gas is on the fullest tank. Undercarriage to go. And from Icedale we can descend down to 2,300 feet. So let's go ahead and pre-select that.
41 on a 5-mile final, 25 left.
All right, and we actually have glides. Well, it's a glide path. Slowing it down. I got the field in sight, and we're coming in for what? For right. Falcon traffic. Bonanza 1202 Romeo's a 10-mile final for right Falcon. Except, what is it doing to us here? Why are we not turning? Huh. Yeah, we're kind of turning away from the final approach course at this point. Ah, there we go. Getting it back. Man, this autopilot is doing some fun stuff with us, isn't it? There's the airport. There's 4 right. Autopilot off. I'm sick of this. Oh, the sand fly. So at Fulham, we can be at 2,300 feet. Keep it coming down. You expect you're going to touch down 400 feet past the 1,000 marker, left of center and butter. Sorry, I got to pay attention. Probably. You're down. That's a good prediction, sir. Whoa, major sinkage there. And we don't want to descend too much. We've already descended too much. First flaps. Gear is down, 3 green. There's 100 knots. Let's trim this out a little bit. And we'll just follow the glide path down, which is coming in.
Falcon traffic, Lima Zulu Sierra Foxtrot Romeo is on 8 miles final 4 right.
There we go. Alright. And at Fulham, it's a 2 mile final. Oh, man. The Falcon traffic. Yeah, Bonanza 1202 Romeo short final 4 right. And VREF is about 80 knots, so we need to slow down a little more. I gotta stop paying attention to chat. I'm getting bounced around like crazy. Yeesh. 90 knots. Whoa. Big sink. The last notch of flaps in. And we're going to just turn to the right there. There's 80 knots. Pretty good. Let's use a little bit of trim, huh? The backside of the power curve. Got to be careful not to get too slow. Fly it down to the numbers. Fly it down to the aim point. Looking at the end of the runway, pulling the power out gently. Oh, floated. That's pretty good. Just floated. Oh, I can't keep it on center line. Floated a little bit, but not terrible. Roll it out. Dump the flaps. Yoke is in the lap. Yoke would be in the lap. Hammer the brakes. I'll make this turn because there's somebody coming in behind us. Yikes. Side load the gear. Typical sim turn off. That felt pretty good. A little floaty. I blame the flight model. Falcon traffic, Bonanza 1202 Romeo is clear for right. Going to be taxiing to the transient area here at Falcon Field. Which is where? Had it. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and make a turn off here. Taxi lights on, landing lights off. Flaps are already up. Mixture leaned a little bit on the ground. Cool. Like that smash down. I don't know. It was pretty good. Looks like transient parking is right next to the tower. My coffee. What's with the butter landings? It seems it's over the net now. Butter is okay, but a firm, safe landing in the touchdown zone is much preferred. I think we'll park it over here.
Falcon traffic, Lima Zulu Sierra Foxtrot Romeo is clear of the runway 4 right.
Oh, there! I didn't see. Sorry, I missed your landing too. Taxi ahead a little bit here. Check the landing rate, and then we'll head off to Tucson, Ryan Field. Mike Coffee bets, grease landing or butter. It's fun to get like a 50 feet per minute down landing rate, right? But in reality, I'd rather be in the touchdown zone. What is with these taxiway lights? That doesn't seem quite right. I think we'll put it, how about right here on this white pad here? Oh, is this a helipad? I don't know what this is. We're going to park it right here. For now. Go ahead, set the parking brake. Taxi lights off. All right. My I don't think it was a smash down. Kristen, pretty landing. Thank you very much. Thank you. Mike, I see we got approach up on Memphis and Nashville with center online. Could have flown with ATC. I don't know these things. I gotta plan the stream as I see it. Oh, nice. Is that Voxel? How was your landing, sir? Taxiway lights are terrible in MSFS. All right, let's take a look at this. Hey, 124. See, it's a butter. But it was a safe butter. I mean, it was a good approach. It was stabilized. It was a nice butter. Come on. Memphis Mondays. Expect to have ATC on Mondays after 8 p.m. Okay, Memphis Mondays. I got to remember that. Why can't I remember that? All right, flight director should be off. That's all good. I think we've got enough gas for the second flight, too, so we can... we'll leave that running. Yeah, 124 feet per minute, so not too bad. Okay, let's reset that. It was a good approach. I thought that was on speed, on glide, on center line. Voxel, it was heavy crabbing for you. Strong wind for some reason. That's weird, because I didn't have hardly any wind. Winds were variable at 4 in the, on the ATIS, and that's kind of what I got. That's weird. Voxel, are you X-Plane or MSFS? That could be the difference. Yeah, that's weird. Sorry, I missed your landing too. That's all right. Let's go to Ryan Field. Let me pull up my flight plan here on my iPad. So we're going to Falcon Field. I'm sorry, from Falcon Field to Tucson. We'll go off 4 right, and it looks like we're expecting 6 right. So go ahead and generate that. And my iPad cooperates. We can actually pre-file. 1 second. Pre-file. I'm not a robot. Sorry, I'm just looking at my iPad here. And this one, let's see, 6,000 feet. How about 10,000 feet? 6,000 feet's a little bit low. We'll go at 10,000 feet. All right, cool. That's filed. Let's go ahead and get things set up. Let me turn this off. Why is that still showing? There we go. MSFS. Okay, that's weird that we didn't have the same weather. I don't know. X-Plane is weird, not judging. I know the weather it can be different. I don't know if it's weird, but yeah, it can be different. All right, let's pull up our next flight plan here. We're going from Falcon Field to Ryan Field, Tucson. Yeah, Micah. Okay, Memphis Mondays. Even I can remember that. I'm not going to shut the engines down. I'm not even going to get more gas. We're just going to load that up. And let's reset that. We already did. It was 124 feet per minute. Butta. That's what they said. Flights. Let's unload this one. And import the next one. Fox Zulu, Romeo Yankee November. That one. Okay. Let's get the weather again here. It's probably the same. Because I can't get it off of VATSIM radio for some reason. That weather service might be down. Yeah, variable at 4. Voxel, I'm looking at this right now. It's variable at 4 and then clear at 1,000,000. 29 or 84 on the altimeter, which we already have set. That's weird. We're going to fly the Sacat 3 departure, so let's take a look at that. There's nothing to this one. Basically just heading up 039 to 1,900 feet and then a big fat right turn to Sacat. Let's set our heading bug. 039. And then we said we're going at 10,000 feet again, right? Yeah. 6,000 is too low. It's not doing it. All right, we'll arm that. We'll preset our vertical speed to 900 feet per minute. That's all good. Flight directors are on. Cool. Mike, wish you could open the door in the sim as you taxi up to a parking area and let the passenger out without shutting down. Yeah, not just like in real life, right? And then what is the weather here at Ryan Field? It just says Ryan, maybe not Ryan Field. Sorry, weather. 260 at 7, gusting 13, 2986. Okay, so it's 260. Let's take a look at what approaches they have here. Charts. Approach. Ooh. What was the weather again? 260 at 7, gusting 13. And it looks like the only approaches they have are to 6 right. So we'll do some sort of a circling approach. Maybe we'll just do visual, right? They do have... Yeah, we'll take 2-4 left. So we'll do... Yeah, we'll do like ILS 6 right, and then we'll circle 2-4 left. Let's pop that up there. And let's go ahead and get our flight plan in here. Cool. Menu. Oops. Back. Flight plan. Menu. Delete. Yep. We'll do nearest. We're at Falcon, and we'll add. Where are we going? Kilo Romeo Yankee November. That makes sense. Ryan. Okay, we're gonna fly the Sacat 3 departure off of 04 right. Load it, and then from Sacat, it's going to be direct to the Papa X-Ray Romeo. Papa X-Ray Romeo VOR. What is that? Phoenix. That makes a lot of sense. And then from the Phoenix VOR, the Victor 105 airway. And we'll exit that at Alman. Load that. And from Alman, it's just going to be direct destination. And then what I'm going to do is put an altitude constraint, 0 feet AGL. Looks like Ryan Airport is 2,419 feet above sea level. Excellent. I'll also load, but not activate the, well, gosh, what did we say? ILS 6, right? But we'll do a circle to land. And we'll just load that. Yep. If we need it, we'll probably just do this visually, to be honest with you. We'll fly a left downwind to 3-4, right? I'm sorry, 2-4. Jeez, I can't add. You know, we'll fly a left downwind and then kind of circle into 2-4 left and then land there. And that should be good enough. Awesome. Voxel, maybe you'll get a bit more time with great panel and floodlighting the Bonanza on this. Like, yeah, exactly. I set the time ahead an hour. Let's see what happens if we just go real time. See, I want that sunset. You know what? We'll just go real time. We're going real time. There we go. Real time. You request a dark cockpit. You want to see pretty lights. Okay, you got it. We're real time now. Mike Coffee, sack it to me. You're talking about the SID, the Sacat 3, the sack it to me 3. My coffee tonight is Microwave Monday. Ah, man, we made pizza. Tonight was Homemade Pizza Monday. Awesome. All right, that's all in. And all we need to do now is verify that this flight plan looks pretty good in here. Let's go to our map. Let's zoom out. And that looks pretty good. Yep. It's not a very long flight, but it does kind of jog around a little bit. So yeah, one thing I need to do, let's not forget that our cowl flaps need to be open for departure. Cool. That's all in. And we are pretty much ready to get out of here. Let's move this back down here. Oh, you know what, folks? Give me like a minute. I need a minute before we do this leg because I got to take a quick bio break before we get in the air. I think that makes more sense. So I'll be back in 1 minute. So stand by before we get out of here to Tucson. Be right back. Okay, we back, ready to go. Look at that sunset. Let's get in the air. You can see that sunset. Voxel, you ready to go? Let's do this. Get to see this beautiful panel all lit up. Turn these down a little bit, actually, right? Parking brake release. Taxi light's gonna be on. Beacon's on. Good. All right, so we're gonna go on, what is that, Bravo, 4 right. Falcon Field, Bonanza 1202 Romeo is gonna be taxiing to 4 right on Bravo, Falcon Field. Oh, that sunset is beautiful. I wanna get in the airport. All right, there's Voxel. What is that? Looks like a King Air? It's a twin of some sort, I don't know. Got both engines turning. Taxi light on? It is. Doesn't seem like it is though. And where is Bravo? Now we'll pick it up down here. Beautiful. God, this sim looks so good. And this airplane looks really good at night too. This was a good call doing this kind of real time. Nothing like a desert sunset. I guess from the air, I wouldn't know. Never seen. Well, I mean, I've seen it on commercial flights out of Phoenix and Vegas, but but never in a general aviation aircraft. So, voxel, it's a Bonanza. What did I say? Did I say Aero? Oh, yours is a Bonanza. Model matching. That's a model matching foobar. All right, let's make sure our trims are set. They are not. There we go. Now they are. Flaps are up. Cowl flaps are open. Maybe this time we'll remember to close those. Let me adjust my headset because I took it off. All right, let's do it. Strobes on, landing lights on, taxi light off. Nothing on final. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Did we just get a ping me? We did. Oh, man. All right, everybody stand by. I love ATC, but this is the worst possible time. That's all right. Yep. Looks like Phoenix approach. 8.65. Okay. Now I gotta figure out. Let's see. We're going SACAT 3, SACAT. SACAT 3. SACAT, we filed
good evening. Lima Zulu
10.
Sierra Foxtrot, with you.
Lima Zulu Sierra Foxtrot Romeo Phoenix Approach Hello. Just to let you know, Fox 80 is a controlled airfield and is still open, so just next time call me if you see someone online. You departing, I'm assuming?
Yeah, departing via VFR to Ryan Field for Lima Zulu Sierra Foxtrot Romeo.
And Lima, correction, Lima Zulu Sierra Foxtrot Romeo, Roger.
We're gonna get yelled at.
Your aircraft type.
We're gonna get yelled at.
Aircraft type is Bonanza for Lima Zulu Sierra Foxtrot Romeo.
We are going to get yelled at. I should have checked before we took the runway. I should have checked. There would be that kind of ATC always send a PM about small things. I agree.
Romeo, Roger. You can,
I agree.
Taxi 4 right via Delta.
Taxi 4 right via Delta for Lima Zulu Sierra Foxtrot Romeo. Can I get flight following for this for Lima Zulu Sierra Foxtrot Romeo?
Oh man.
Lima Zulu Sierra Foxtrot Romeo, Roger. You can squawk 1545.
1545 for Lima Zulu Sierra Foxtrot Romeo.
Phoenix approach. This is Bonanza 1202 Romeo. Apologies for taking that taxiway. I should have checked that you were online. If you can, clearance to Ryan Field, Tucson, please.
And number 1202 Romeo, Phoenix approach hello, clearly Ryan Airfield. As filed, maintain 8,000, departure with me, squawk 4351.
Okay, cleared to Ryan as filed. Climb maintain 8,000. We'll stay with you on departure. 4351 is the squawk for Bonanza 1202 Romeo.
Bonanza 02 Romeo, read back correct. Just let me know when you're ready to go for it.
And Bonanza 1202 Romeo, yeah, because we didn't check. We're actually sitting short 4 right now. Sorry about that again. We should have checked before we taxied.
2 Romeo, no worries. Runway 4 right, clear for takeoff. Falcon wind 300 at 6.
Clear for takeoff 4 right, Bonanza 1202 Romeo. Okay, 4350.
Altimeter 29er 83.
83 on the altimeter, thank you. Let's see, we'll just go on. All right, we're clear for takeoff. Let's go. Whoops. Never be that kind of... it's all right. We good. Let's unset the parking brake.
Phoenix, good afternoon.
Did I just hit the...
79, we're at gate Foxtrot 3 information.
All right, let's also not rush it. Let's go lights, camera, action.
Just set maintain
good.
5,000.
So maintain 5,000, sorry.
Frontier Flight 2979, Phoenix approach Chilo, push on the Delta's proof face east.
8,000 feet is what he gave us. Let's make sure we got 8,000. We do. Let's go. Toga's in chat, everybody. I'm glad we got ATC. Nice.
Southwest 2985, gate Charlie 11, right.
Temperatures, pressures look good. Airspeed is alive. We'll rotate at 73 knots. If we can maintain center line, that would be awesome. And there we go.
On Delta, Southwest 2985.
A little bit of a bumpy rotation there, but that's positive rate gear up. And we'll pitch for about 100 knots. There's that awesome lighting. And at 1,900 feet, we'll start that turn. We'll actually go...
November 1202 Romeo, radar contact, mile north of the Falcon Field. And climb and maintain 10,000.
I maintain 10,000 feet, 1202 Romeo. Cool. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit here. We should be making that turn. There we go.
And 2 Romeo, connects up to 1,000 or 9,000, sorry.
Yeah, we could take either one. Well, let's take 9,000, 1202 Romeo.
And 02 Romeo, roger, you can maintain 9,000.
I'll maintain 9,000, 1202 Romeo.
Down to 99, correction, $1.99, turn left heading 350.
Left heading 350,
Okay. Mike Coffee, tisk tisk. They actually have radar on VATSIM. Yeah, ask Micah about that. Yeah, it's. Oh, look at this, by the way, folks. We need to be climbing it a little bit faster. Let me pay attention here. We got to bring the prop back to 2,500 here. Climbing way too slowly. That's awesome. That looks so good. There's the airport. Where's Vauxhall?
Correction, a right downwind. Actually, let's do this. A right base departure approved. Actually, correction, let's do this. Right crosswind departure approved for a 4 right clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff for right.
So we can go direct to Sackett at this point. Activate direct to Sackett. Not sure where our nav is taking us here.
$1.99, turn left heading 280, the Phoenix Airport now at your about, I'd call it, Phoenix Airport at your now 10, 11 o'clock, 1 mile port set.
There we go.
Left heading 280, we're looking for the field, Garner.
Go ahead and bring this mixture back a little bit. Gear is up. Flaps are up. Cowl flaps, not yet. Wait till we get up into the cruise. All that looks good.
Field in sight, Darnex.
199, clear visual approach, runway 25 left.
Looking good.
Clear visual approach, runway 25 left, Darnex.
Looks like that's traffic going into Sky Harbor as the sun goes down over Phoenix Sky Harbor. That's awesome. Micah had a few aircraft to talk to. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, you guys have some pretty interesting tools at your disposal, right? For VATSIM ATC. A little bumpy here. Let's go back up front. I feel more comfortable up here. Cool. We're up to 9,000. There's 6 for 9. Looking pretty good. That's pretty cool that we got some VATSIM. Look at this panel, though, guys. I mean, seriously, look at this panel. That is epic. We can reduce the manifold pressure a little bit here, too. We don't need to be burning.
There were 2 Roman clear to Stanfield bar. Clear to the Stanfield VOR.
Direct to the Stanfield VOR for Bonanza 1202 Romeo.
$1 in it. Delta 99 to Phoenix 1207, runway 25 left, cleared on.
Runway 25 left, clear to land.
Direct Stanfield VOR. Okay, let's do it.
And approach 29, runway check.
Nice.
2979, you're
Nice shortcut.
Like a
It's gonna cut our stream short though.
25 right taxi, you get Delta Sierra Echo.
Let's pull this power back a little bit
Delta
too.
Sierra Echo for Frontier.
Square this off at 25 and 25 here in the climb. Burning a nice 16 gallons per hour. That's pretty cool that we got the shortcut, but the stream is going to be shorter now, guys. That's all good. $1,000 to go. Let's see, Micah, it's what you call legacy. You guys are talking about the VATSIM radar. Kristen. Oh, Voxel, sorry, I missed a bunch of stuff here. Yeah, that ATC was unexpected, exactly. And, you know, it's my fault. I should have checked before taking, going onto the controlled portion of the ramp. I should have checked. I usually do, to be honest with you, and I just did because I don't know. I guess I was getting kind of comfortable not being on VATSIM or not having ATC, and then all of a sudden we got it. But yeah, I should have checked. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and close the cowl flaps. So cowl flaps closed. Let's go ahead and pull the manifold pressure back to 23. And we'll put the prop at 24, and then we'll go ahead and lean this thing out. I don't know, 23, 24 sounds about right. The Bonanza. And let's go ahead and lean. Go. I'm gonna lean too much more. Yeah, let's just give ourselves about 13 gallons an hour here.
Delta 99, welcome to Phoenix, exit right when able to parking.
Cool, 156 knots over the ground. That's a lot better. Our cowl flaps are closed. Let's go ahead and turn the landing light off. We don't need that. We'll leave the strobes on. And our nav lights should be...
Foxtrot 4, Delta 2, Delta to parking, cross runway 25,
cool.
right,
looking good.
Foxtrot 4.
Kristen, you just came back from the store. You had to stop for tomorrow's lunch. Nice. Mike is asking Kristen any cool streams that you should follow. What about this one? 16 gallons per hour is not too bad for the bow. Yeah, the climb. My virtual dollars are at stake here. Man, this looks epic at night, though, or at sunset.
Taxi via Foxtrot 4, hold short, 25 right, Foxtrot 4.
It's beautiful. Screenshot.
Foxtrot 4, hold short, 25 right, Foxtrot
like the smash button for these views.
20 flight 29, 79, wind 25 right, cliff takeoff, traffic holding downfield.
Nah, I'm glad we got VATSIM, though. That's awesome. Glad we got some ATC. F-22. What's up, Zyro? I saw the F-22. I'm like, yeah, it's got to be Zyro. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Southwest 2985.
Like, it sounds like somebody needs an online course about how to learn VATSIM. Wait, what? What did I do? What did I do?
2985, runway 25 right,
was it me? Kristen, no idea you'd like to stream, but oh, your internet's a potato. Sorry. Get better internet. Mike, you think the the Twinkie. Yeah, the twin bow. Heck yeah, that's a pretty rare airplane. Seen one. Never flown in one. Seen one. Yeah, that's pretty rare. wonder who is creating such an online VATSIM course. Interesting. Syro, you need an online course about flying. What's going on, man? Let's turn up these lights because they look too dang cool not to just turn the heck up. Oh, you know what? We don't have the floodlights on. There we go. That's a little much, but there we go. That's what we're looking for. That's what you all came to see. My coffee, while ZY free pilot training is good. Look for Josh, okay. Fox, remember how you had strong winds? You literally had a strong crosswind on takeoff. The plane turned on its side. What? That's crazy, because I had
$1.99 City Taxi.
Had a little bit.
4, Delta 2 Delta, cross 25 right, Foxtrot 4.
But not that bad. Where's the flood?
Cross 25 right at Foxtrot 4, then Delta 2 Delta to the ramp. Have a good
Okay, that's pretty nice right there.
So 2985,
Yeah, Voxel, that's crazy. Mike, your flight sim PC doesn't have a mic input, so you can't do VATSIM. Discord, you use your laptop.
That's the east of the Phoenix.
Yeah, every PC. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think my PC. I don't think it has a mic built in. It has an input though. All right, how are we looking on gas? Pretty balanced actually. And oh, did we stop the damn timer? Oh my gosh, what an idiot. Although we are still pretty balanced, so all right, we'll just keep an eye on that. Must have stopped the timer and then never started it. Whoops.
02 Romy, contact Albuquerque Center 132.8.
Center on 32.8, Bonanza 1202 Romeo. Good night. 132.8.
Enjoy 6 Albuquerque.
Cool. Albuquerque. My graphics card is so big you use external sound. I wish I had a big graphics card. Albuquerque Center, good evening. Bonanza 1202 Romeo, 9,000 feet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
November 1202 Romeo, Albuquerque Center left.
Hello. Awesome. All right, so like I said, well, we're not going to get the winds here, are we? Yeah, we're not going to pick it up using VATSIM radio. Let's try this again.
Enjoy 6 disregard. Sorry about that.
Let's get the weather again at Ryan. 270 at 8 and 88.
Southwest 3422.
2708.
United States to the east. Fort Worth is offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Yeah.
And 0.88 on the altimeter. So we'll use this space right here. So yeah, I think we are going to look to shoot the ILS 6 right, circling to 24 left if possible. And a circle to land. The minimums are probably fairly high. 541 the DH. So let's go ahead and set that. Not that we're, I mean, it's going to be visual.
November 1202 Romeo, Ryan, wind 270 at 8, altimeter 2988, when able to approach request.
Bonanza 1202 Romeo, we could either take the visual for 24 left, or we could do ILS 6 right circle. Whatever's easiest for you, to be honest.
Stand by.
Yeah, he's got to look that up now. We could just take the visual. It's not a big deal. Mike, maybe one day you'll get one of those external sound boxes that'll do everything. Kristen, cool sunset. I know, we're missing it. Sorry. Too busy with VATSIM. Beautiful. I mean, that really is beautiful. This sim is amazing. I'm glad we took the bow too. I can't wait. This is like a.
November 1202 Romeo. You can expect a visual approach runway 24 left.
Okay, we'll expect visual 24 left. Bonanza 1202 Romeo. Cool. All right. Let's put that in here.
Southwest 3422 living Myers space to the east. Floor is offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Rock. Approach is going to be visual 24 left. Let's go ahead and queue that up. We'll just load it, not activate it. Load back. Check the map. Make sure it still makes sense. Zoom out. Yeah. Cool. Oh, 1 second, actually. Yeah, because that's going to paint a nice extended center line here on the GTN 750. It should anyway. Yeah, there it is. And there's a 3 mile point right there. So, cool. Looking good. I'm sorry, I missed a bunch of chat. RTX 2060 loves MSFS 2020. Pretty high setting, 60 FPS. In VR? No. Zyro, every plane should have drinks, beer, a clock, and a person to tell you can't have it because you're flying. Zyro, sir, we're in the sim, and we can have it, and we shall. Cheers. We do have, we're limiting ourselves to one ice cold beverage tonight, and it is half gone. It is an early morning for VR Sim Pilot tomorrow.
Station 21 Alpha Mike, Albuquerque Center, good evening. Climbing team, level 450. And
sync up the heading bug. We should be turning soon.
Foxtrot Tango India.
450, direct Foxtrot Tango India, 21 Mike.
Free GTN. No, this is the payware. This is the TDS. TDS 750.
3769.
There is a free one. It's I think the PMS 750. PMS GTN 750 is. I think they have a free version, but this is not that. This is the paid version that runs off of the Garmin trainer. That's the actual Garmin software that's running this right now. Look at this. This is just bright, actually. Oops. There we go. Nice and cozy in here. God, so beautiful. 174 knots across the ground. 145 indicated.
Albuquerque Center. Hello, climate maintain.
Beautiful. You can't buy everything. You just can't exactly. We need to go night mode. It is incredibly bright. There we go. Much cozier. Wing view here. God, it looks good. That doesn't get much more realistic than that, folks. In VR, it just doesn't. Mike, in 30 minutes, dark here. Yeah, it's getting dark a lot earlier. I've noticed that too. We got real time, real weather. And that weather is, we wrote it down. Where to go? 88 on the altimeter. There we go. And winds are 2708. We should be able to handle that. It's a little bit of a crosswind, a little bit of a right crosswind. Not too bad.
Air Force 4166 Albuquerque.
Albuquerque Center, Air Force 4166 departing the Talon Low Alpha MOA. Proceed direct pinion, direct back towards Haldeman. Air Force 4166.
PMS good enough? Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't disagree. In fact, I forget why I bought this.
What?
It was a recommendation from somebody. I have no regrets, but it's the PMS is pretty good.
Victoria, contact 42 miles southwest of the Roswell VOR. Proceed direct to the Holloman Airport.
Direct to Holloman Airport, Air Force 4166, thank you.
God, this is cool. I guess because I haven't been in the sim for so long, like this is really cool. Like it reminds me of why I love flying this.
Sir, 28832 Albuquerque Center radar contact.
Mike, a pretty green. Oh, you like the green? I love the green flood lighting. Yeah.
Southwest 2832, thank you.
That's kind of a black square specialty, right? Like that green flood lighting.
Airjoy 6 leaving my space to the east. Forward is offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Mike Coffee, Kristen, cool. Did I miss chat? I'm not seeing Kristen's chats. Mike Coffee, TDS, it is a little more realistic, but the PMS is still pretty good. Voxel, unfortunately with your 2080 Ti and the Oculus, you only get good frame rate at low res. You're looking forward to an update. My output's so smooth. Yeah, I mean, I've got a 3080 Ti, but I've done a lot with my settings too, so check out that settings video up on the channel. There's also a couple of pinned settings in the Discord from Anon Flight Simmer, who's got kind of a similar rig to you with his settings. So that might help you out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to an upgrade too. I keep saying I'm going to upgrade soon, and then I can't. For me, it's a matter of time. Honestly, I think I have the money now, kind of saved for it, but it's such a time commitment to actually. It's not even putting the thing together. I can do that in an evening on a Friday night. It's just reinstalling everything, getting everything tested and set up. The thought of it is just yikes. Mike Coffee, green light, old school. I agree. Kristen, yes, exactly. That emoji says it all. Love it. I agree. Love it. I too like the old school green. I mean, look at these instruments. They look realistic. Beautiful. We take our tablet with us wherever we go. Look at that. Yeah, MSFS at night is pretty darn good. I mean, in VR, it kind of puts you there. I haven't flown at night in real life in a long time. I got to get back into that. I got to get back into flying in real life. Yeesh. I'm slacking. Too many excuses. Too many things getting in the way that I just say, well, I got that thing, so I can't. I need to make time to do it. Because I'm getting kind of, for IFR, I'm definitely not proficient. I mean, I got current on Friday using an approved
Southwest 3791 Albuquerque Center, hello.
AATD simulator. I put up a couple pics over on Discord, but in terms of proficiency, IFR, no chance. I mean, I'm still proficient VFR, and I would have no problem filing. But let's go ahead and switch tanks. I don't think we have to use the fuel pump. This says fuel pump is only for priming an engine-driven pump failure, so we didn't use the fuel pump. Let's go ahead and start the timer again. Now we're on the left tank, which is the fullest, and we should be good all the way into Ryan Field, Tucson.
Good evening, Albuquerque Center. It's
Ibra, Moto Vlog, what's up? Destination is Ryan Field, just outside, just to the west of Tucson. Kilo Romeo Yankee November. But what's going on? Good to see you. How'd you get that cool background? That's awesome, Ibra. Mike Coffee, remember Loran? Oh, Mike, I have hands-on experience using Loran, but not with an aircraft, on boats. I have
American
I
2138.
remember Loran.
27 miles
That was like the
hello.
maybe early and mid 90s. I have experience using Loran, long range navigation. I think that stood for basically radio beacons that would triangulate like a 2D version of GPS. Yeah, long range navigation. Oh my gosh. Micah, get up in the sky. Oh, that's a good tagline. You should use that. Mike, yeah, before GPS.
2763 radar contact 18 miles southwest of the Grand Canyon VOR.
Yeah, Loran was a big thing in
2138 descended via the Bruiser 1 arrival
for marine applications. I think even before aviation, I think Loran was pretty common for, like I said, marine applications on boats and ships. Definitely before GPS. In fact, the first chart plotters that I ever saw used Loran to plot your position. Now, it wasn't very accurate, so you still had to pay attention and do things visually, but Loran would be, you know, pretty decent for if you're not like on the ICW or you know, in a tight channel or something. That brings me back. And Loran receivers were massive too. Well, not the receivers, but like the head units, they were so big. And they would always have like this big like glare shield over top of them because they were CRT. JJ Stevens, what's up? Have I seen the new Sky Color mod? No, I have not. It is changing to it permanently in SU-14. No, that's interesting. Voxel, thanks for the leisurely evening. Good night. You're off? All right. I thought you were following us. Or okay. Hey, thanks for flying along, Voxel. Man, this was awesome. Thank you for hanging out, and yeah, hope to see you again soon, man. That was awesome having you, you know, kind of tailing us on the flight from Flagstaff to Falcon. My coffee SU-14 crying face. Oh my gosh, I know.
Last aircraft calling Albuquerque Center. Who was that?
What I would really like is if Microsoft would just somehow do like X-Plane, make the updates so that you could, you know, kind of postpone them or take them at your leisure. Do you guys see the reflections, by the way, on the window in VR? That looks real. That looks absolutely authentic. The way the instrument lighting reflects off of the side window, that is ridiculously good. But yeah, SU-14, oh great. It's like, here we go again. But no, I did not know they were modifying or messing around with the sky colors. JJ, for SU-14, that's awesome. And Micah, yeah, sorry, JJ, yeah, gets rid of the orange horizon to a more realistic color. Nice. Although I kind of like it. It looks kind of nice. But yeah, it's a little overdone. Like that dusk is a little bit overdone, but not too bad. So yeah, hey, if they're going to improve on it, that's awesome.
United 1381, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
But it's a little overdone. The sun is gone. Oh, back in here, it looks pretty realistic. Oh, this is going to be fun. Landing into a black hole. I hope the airport lighting is working. We need to turn some of these down. My goodness. Oops.
Southwest 2985, contact LA Center 135.55.
There we go. Now it's not blinding me.
Present LA Center 35.
It's amazing how your night vision does get trashed in VR, just like it does in real life. I mean, that's a real thing. You want to gradually dim your instruments as you're going into night, like dim for night running. Yeah. In fact, FS Desktop is really bright. It's killing me. But Micah, yeah, it's super annoying to have those updates forced. It sucks. It is super irritating. All right, for our approach, we got the ASUS. We've got our altimeter. We have our avionics programmed. Approach checklist. We're flying a visual, so there's really not a whole lot to do. What does this do? Oh, can we,
American 2138, contact Albuquerque, contact Phoenix approach 128.65.
Coming up on top of the set here. Might want to give him a quick reminder.
Southwest 3791, contact Albuquerque Center 128.
Flying into a black hole at this point, folks.
12845, Southwest 3791.
American 2763, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
2845 for American 27.
What's the airport elevation here? 2419, okay.
Southwest 1699, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
2845.
Night flying. JJ, yeah, with the updates.
United 1381, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
Mike MSFS 2020, do you know how long it takes you to put 7 Comanches in persistence mode? You have too many Comanches, sir. My coffee next update, her won't be too brutal. Famous last words. Finn, namaste. Back to you. Namaste to you as well. Good to see you, Finn. What's going on? Welcome. Little night landing at Tucson. We are at our top of descent point. Albuquerque Center, Bonanza 1202 Romeo. Looks like we're at our top of descent point.
Air Force 4166, roger that. We did a controller swap. Which runway do you want?
Request the overhead.
Oh boy.
Air Force 4166.
Air Force 4166, roger that.
Controller swap.
Eesh. Whichever runway. Actually, you know what? Your cleared visual approach for the entire airport. The airport is yours. Have fun.
Clear visual approach. Runway 16, Air Force 4166. Thank you.
There's nobody near you. I'm giving you anything you want.
12845. Is that recent?
4166.
Who said they were at their top of the descent?
This is Bonanza 1202 Romeo, top of descent. Oh boy, are we supposed to contact?
Bonanza 1202 Romeo, which is the controller swap. You can contact Albuquerque Center on 128.45. See ya.
0.65, yeah.
Oops.
Is that 12865?
There you go.
12865, Southwest 3791.
Albuquerque Center, good evening. Bonanza 1202 Romeo is at 9,000 feet, top of descent.
Bonanza 1202 Romeo, Albuquerque Center, welcome back. November 1202 Romeo. Let's see, for now, flighting 060. Let's see, flighting 100.
And 100 for 1202 Romeo.
And 1202 Romeo, for now, descend and maintain 6,000. So as low as I can give you.
Out of 6,000, 1202 Romeo, thanks. Alright, 6,000, heading 100. Here we go.
United 1381 Albuquerque Center, can you hear this transmission?
Only 12 Comanches, Mike, and 5 stock and 7 non flying school. Yeah, you got a heck of a flying school with all those Comanches. You're cornering the market on Comanches, sir.
United 1381 Albuquerque.
My coffee, namaste, one and all.
Yeah, you
Yes.
wanted to fix that?
My coffee, no matter which TBM you get, it will be the 1 TBM. A 1 TB or 1 TBM? 1 terabyte? What do you say? I'm confused. Alright, we're going down to 6,000 feet. Pull the manifold pressure way back. We don't need to be going blasting in here because we need to get down into Tucson. One terabyte of Steve's TBM. You're talking about Steve Okinivo. He's flying a different TBM now, right? I think I didn't watch it, but he put up a video of. Is he getting into a 930? I know he was on the 850, but is he going into a 930? I honestly I haven't had time to watch anything, but I did see that he had a new one up. All right, gas. Just do quick gumps here. Gas is on the fullest tank. That's going to be good. Undercarriage, not yet. Mixture, we can enrich it a little bit. Hard to see the throttle quadrant. Props, not yet. Switches. Our landing light on. Seat belts, mine are good. Yours good? Good. Okay. Oh, a 960. Oh, gotcha. Finn, is this aircraft a new release? No. This is not. This aircraft, it's the stock Bonanza, but it's with the black square analog package. And I'm flying this because I am...
1202 Romeo, field's going to be at shore 2 to 3 o'clock, 10 miles, report inside.
Field's in sight, Bonanza 1202 Romeo.
Bonanza 2 Romeo, clear visual approach, runway 24 left, clear to land.
Cleared visual 24 left, clear to land 24 left, Bonanza 1202 Romeo. I think I lied, did I? No, that's the field. We're just going to have to do some maneuvering here. Because we want to get down to about 3,500 feet. Where's that going to put us? We got to get down, folks. Yeah, that's the airport, but we're not... No, where's the airport? Oh, no, it's over there. Alright.
Got 1381 traffic, 12 o'clock, in probably 5 miles, a Boeing 737, opposite direction, report time.
Alright, we're going mixture full rich. But yeah, no, it's not a new aircraft. I'm waiting with bated breath for the
direction,
TBM 850 from Black Square. That's why we're flying this one.
737 800, I don't know, 8 miles.
Yeah, we need to... Alright, so it's going to be a left turn off the runway. Okay, we're good. Looking pretty good here. I just want to get us down at pattern-ish altitude at a 3-mile final, let's say. That's the airport right there, I think. 24 left is what we're cleared for. Slowing it down pretty nicely here. Let's put ourselves on kind of a right base for it. We're still a little high. We'll get it. Mike, oh, he was testing the 960. Okay. He's gonna have a job. Yeah, hopefully he'll keep streaming. Finn, the mod is payware. Black Square has they put this out a while ago. But yeah, I think it's like $35 for the analog panel on this thing. It's worth it, Finn. It's totally worth it. 100%.
2763.
All right, guys, I gotta pay attention here. I'm sorry. That's the airport right there, and we are high. We're gonna get down.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 2832 at flight level 30, checking in.
Southwest 2832, Albuquerque, yellow.
Alright, autopilot off. We gotta extend our base a little bit here. I'm just gonna pull this power way back. Yeah, it's the gear warning. He's gonna be like, what are you doing? You're flying away from the airport. Some S turns. Gear down. And we asked for the visual and we got it. Oh boy. First flaps. We're cleared to land, and actually we're looking not terrible right now. Cool. These ears are popping like crazy, but Just hope we don't land on the wrong runway. All I see is lights for. I'm assuming that's 245. That's 3,400. Yeah, stand by, everybody. Gear down, 3 green, mixtures full rich, landing lights are on. We're clear to land. There's reds and whites. Okay, we're good. Now we just fly it down to the runway. This is always fun at night. There's 2 reds, so we're too high, too low. Give it a little power. Power for altitude, pitch for airspeed. We're really low. This was not good. We could trade a little bit of, there we go, a little bit of airspeed for altitude. Come back off that. Prop's gonna go full forward. Let's trim this. Now just try to keep the runway in the same spot in the windscreen. It's like landing into a black hole at night. It's also windy. Last notch of flaps. And I don't mind if we float a little bit here. There's 80 knots. Yeah, this is hard at night in VR, folks. Oh, 2 reds.
River 1202 Romeo.
You clear me to land? Yeah. Oh. Pull the power out. Hold it off, hold it off. Oh, we crashed it down. We smashed it down. That wasn't very good. That was not very good at night. Ay, ay, ay. Gonna be a left turn. Where? That was not very good, folks. It's hard landing this thing at night. I'm not gonna lie, in VR. You guys wanted a night landing. You got it. Let's go ahead and park it over here. Get off his runway. Everything is over here on the left. Yeesh. Sorry about that, folks. Welcome to Ryan Field, Tucson. Where are we going now? Yikes. Yeah, good job. Thanks, Finn. I don't know. That was pretty spicy. Hang on.
November 1202 Romeo, taxi to parking, your discretion, guy.
I taxi to park at my discretion. Have a good night. November 1202 Romeo, thank you. All right, we're just going to make a right turn here and park it wherever. Let's go taxi light on, landing light off. Strobes can come off. And let's go park it next to the tower. What do you guys think? Oh, that was spicy. Eesh. Lean this mixture a little bit here on the ground. Yikes. Put that over there. We'll check the landing rate when we park. Let's see. Clenching armrest time. My coffee, exactly. Well, we crashed, Finn. We didn't crash. That's not going to be the best landing rate ever recorded in the sim. That is for sure. I think I'm just going to park it over here by the tower. I don't know where they park here at Ryan Field. Yeah, this seems fine. This is default scenery. There's a tower in the middle of everything there. Why don't we park it over there? Let's go this way. I'm not sure if we're even on pavement. No, we're not. We're on the grass. Huh, fun. We'll take it to cross country. There's some folks over there who think that we should park near them. I think we're going to park it
Southwest 1699
under this light.
Albuquerque Center 132.8.
Perfect.
132.8 Southwest 69.
Right about here looks pretty good. How's our parking? Not bad, not bad. All right, taxi light off, parking brake set. All right, guys, what are you saying? Mike, ooh, is that ooh or is that ah? Finn, good job. I appreciate that very much. Mike, sore neck, very dark. Yes, Finn. Gonna need a chiropractor after that landing. Well, let's check. It wasn't the best. It's really hard to judge in VR at night. Let me just say that. First of all, let's turn that off. Flight director's off. That's all fine. Blah, blah, blah. Good. I almost don't want to hit this. 237. You know what? I'm actually okay with that. I'm actually okay with that at night in this plane landing into a black hole with very limited lighting. I'm not terribly disappointed in that. Mike, not bad. Exactly. Yeah, you guys don't need a chiropractor. Yeah, Mike, you're okay with it. Exactly. You guys do better. No, I'm just kidding. You probably can. Oh, man. That was fun. That was fun. I'm glad we did that. This, like I said, this was kind of a teaser for the TBM 850, just because I don't have it and I don't rate enough to get an advanced copy of it. Hopefully it's going to come out soon. I don't know. When it does, it's going to be a day one purchase. And let me turn this down a little bit. And we're going to buy it and fly the wings off it, just like we did the Comanche. In fact, we need to get back in the Comanche. I hope you guys had fun. Hope you all had a good time. I'm actually going to call it a night. Oh, and by the way, SU-13 worked flawlessly. No issues. Smooth. No stutters. I don't know if it was smoother or not as smooth or just as good, but to me it felt as good or better with SU-13. So yeah. Mike, wait for the ITB and QR pilot reviews. Okay, of the TBM. I'm gonna buy it. I don't care about reviews. I'm buying it. OZ67, thanks for the stream, bro. See you on the next one. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Definitely. Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Good to see you. Finn, goodbye, pilot. Goodbye. Hope to see you on the next one. Yeah, hope you'll join another stream. Don't forget, y'all, hit like, hit subscribe. And also, hey, guys, drop a couple comments. That's actually been helping a lot. You guys drop a couple comments in there for these streams. It's actually been helping get other people kind of hanging out with us. So don't forget to comment and like and subscribe. Micah, see you, sir. Have a good one. Micah, congratulations again on 8,500 subs, man. Micah, that's epic. And I will, maybe tomorrow, if I have time tomorrow during the day, I will check that out. I'll hit you up on DM. Mike, great flight. Mike Coffee, always a pleasure. And we'll do a Comanche stream soon, unless the TBM comes out, and then we're doing TBM streams. All right, y'all, I'm off. I'm going to bed. We'll pop another one up in the next day or two. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Y'all have a good night. All right. Bye-bye.